After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
Look!
I hope they survived.
Hi, morning.
Someone alive but for a wonder.
Scanning labs. 66 items detected.
Those are flawless weapons.
No, tranquilo.
Christmas systems are satisfactory.
Sniper.
Time to go. Own up,
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
Come on.
The temple is located inside the domed section of the city. We'll have to land outside and make our lock armor.
Lance of Jove, report.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects.
Make haste. We have considerable ground to cover.
Replo protects பண்ணனும் நம்மளால நம்மள காப்பாத்து.
Looks like a neurophone. Placed on overwatch inside that building.
Carnates! Let us spin their numbers.
Vomiting stuff.
Reload! Sir, have you faced a neurothroat before?
I have. A tricky adversary.
Dalo the 15 maybe.
Restocking!
Then want to
Clear the area! Reload! Throwing fire grenade! Just keep coming!
அவன் சுட்டுக்கிட்டே இருக்க வேண்டியதான்.
Grenade deployed!
Another one.
Changing magazine!
Morales! Is that you? Chiron!
Bless the Emperor.
It's good to see you. Where's your squad?
Gone. Neurothroat tore them to pieces. We need to get across the bridge.
Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there.
What are we up against?
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge, at great cost.
Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the neurothroat.
Very well.
We will avenge them, brother.
Watch yourself.
What's our theoretical?
A direct assault on the rear guard.
Is that it?
We doubt our ability, brother.
No, sir.
Good.
Let us choke them with their own blood!
Toxins assail my senses.
together in Ninth Company. I owe him my life.
How so?
We were once defending the stronghold from an Orcasol. A war boss overpowered me, had his drill against my head. Morales appeared, cut the bastard's arm off, and beat him to death for it. Let us
நிஜங்க லிஃப்ட்டையும் வச்சுருக்காங்க. இதான் பண்ணணும். Oh.
The lictor is dead.
Now it's going to இது அண்டு விழுந்தது வச்சு இது என்னால போகுமா? போகுது.
Brother, what happened on Grya?
Nothing good.
Can you be specific?
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing.
Gadriel.
We deserve to know who is leading us.
This conversation is over.
The system is over. What do you
Deal with them!
Gladly.
Reloading weapon! Morales, ready your men.
You broke through?
We're about to take down the Neurothrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
suffer?
Concentrate fire on the Neurothrope.
Comedy.
Reloading. Munitions secured.
இதெல்லாம் பாஸ் ஃபைட்டா கொடுக்கும்.
Changing magazine. Reload.
இருந்தா அது
Reloading weapon.
ரெடி எனக்கு தானா
Ammunition depleted. Target destroyed.
kill him, tell.
My weapon is empty.
Bora. Scan.
Neurothroat is dead.
Victory is ours, brothers.
Morales, this is Titus. Your men are clear to take the bridge.
By the Primarch. I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
Lance of Jove, we are heading for the bridge. Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. Tech priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed.
Tell it.
Arcadians are driving the Tyranids back. They've seen us cowards balk at a fair fight. Vile creatures.
No time to gloat. We must keep moving.
Travelers.
Let none escape. Dear Prime. Reload.
Very good.
Changing magazine. Reload. Resupplying. Another one dead.
Ikut yang
That's all of them. How far to lose his position?
We're still a long way from the dome.
And we must hurry.
Need a ride, brothers?
Sergeant, good to see you.
The Cadians have the bridge under control. Thought you could use an extra hand.
A welcome offer.
Climb on. The temple is this way.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support.
Go. Thank you, brother.
Ultramarines!
itu sudah terbang.
Have the enemy infiltrated the dome?
No, my lord.
What about the Temple of Thassia?
The dome was evacuated days ago.
Rejoin the main force immediately.
Our orders are to remain here.
On whose authority?
Captain Fairburn. We are to hold this position until further notice.
The dome is empty. Now move on.
But, sire,
I gave you an order.
forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters.
No. We have our orders.
Box your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
Ambush.
Sekali tahu.
Kill them.
Orang
Legions of a thousand suns.
Cowards! You will pay for what you've done!
Heretics. More abominations. Reload. Back to the warp with you. Purge the heretics.
Let us punish their treachery! They corrupt space and
Time. Do not fall prey to their trickery. Their champion rises. Titus to Captain Akaran.
Akaran here.
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos.
You're certain?
No doubt. Heretic Astartes and their minions.
Throne, damn it! Do you have loose?
Negative. We're minutes away.
Find him and get him out of there. Hurry!
Hadi.
What are we waiting for?
யாரா வெயிட் பண்றா? அதான் போயிட்டு. Okay. बाधे होते ईरान माफी गाली है
Cover him.
I will grind your bones to dust!
Tyron, take a defensive position. We will cover. Tyron! He's in a rage. He's risking the entire mission. He is trapped over there. There are force fields covering the exits. They seem impervious to our weapons.
Yeah,
Your treachery ends here. Restocking. Reload.
good. Execute பண்றா தான் நல்லா
No victory for you here. Munitions secured. Restocking.
That is all of them.
Bring me more!
The exit is blocked by heretic sorcery.
The altar. It bears the mark of the archenemy.
Destroy it. Destroy that vile structure. Artifact destroyed.
Look, the force fields are collapsing.
Chiron, move through the exit.
Brother, by the gates of Hera, you must calm yourself.
I will not rest until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet.
इतना मून कर देता है नाला दान
Chiron, I order you to regroup.
I have other business.
Home, damn you.
You will need cover.
Move.
अब हाँ
He has put the fate of the whole system in jeopardy. Reloading weapon. Restocking.
Heretic cowards! I will end you all!
Protect our brother! New supply! Need to reload!
Fuck, anang gue ini.
Deploying frag grenade! Need ammunition. Munition secured. No traitors remain. Get to Chiron, now! Sergeant, check the perimeter. Yes, brother. Explain yourself.
Need I justify my hatred?
You need justify your recklessness.
The traitors have a debt to me.
And you would throw away your life to collect?
Death is my duty!
Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand? Lieutenant, you should see this.
It is.
Blues must be in there. They're using some kind of shield.
The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate the shield.
Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world.
It seems the traitors' motives are unmasked.
Seems.
You doubt they wish to stop Aurora?
You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems.
Ada shield எல்லாம் வச்சுட்டு
Reload! Your treachery ends now. Must be stopped. Why? The artifact we saw in those classified files may be of Chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
You're just gonna hand it over to Lutz. Let it continue.
These are my orders.
What are they doing?
It matters not. Kill them!
Let us tear off their limbs.
Kill those slaves of the Cold God and gain the notice of the changer of ways. Die for the true gods.
The coward witch vanished.
Another barrier. Sustained by that altar, no doubt. Purge the heretics so we may destroy them. Gladly. The champion lies.
Susun mo na lang. Long.
Area secure. Now the altar. Spell is broken. They are attempting to breach the doors. The altar has grown. It seems alive. If it lives, then let us teach it of pain and death. It reeks of the warp. Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Look! It shrinks from us!
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
No, hold the position.
The heretics sent such a meager force to meet us!
Show them the error of their ways. More abominations that wish to die. Leave these monstrosities to me. My weapon is out.
The wretches think they can stop us!
Let us relieve you of its illusions. Hold this ground. No victory for you here, demon. Ammunition depleted.
Get out.
The champion lies defeated. My weapon is empty.
Set up.
Restocking. Grabbing equipment.
What is it? Oh.
Vengeance from Magnus and his chosen!
Hollow as your fallen brothers. You at least can The heresy is infecting my very eyes.
Dance, for you are as amusement!
It's sorcery. The heretic sorcerer, destroy the altar. Quickly, destroy. Their sorcery is undone. Lieutenant Titus, the Lance of Jove, status report.
We are patched up along our way.
See you at the objective.
The Emperor protects.
Lance of Jove, stand by for extraction.
Affirmative.
In the name of the Emperor, open the doors! Morius lose.
I owe you my existence.
Come with us.
To where?
The battle barge.
Compliance, but I must speak with Archmagus Nozick at once.
He's dead.
Dead?
You are to replace him. Lose.
Approaching battle barge, docking in 1 minute.
The power source. It's dangerous.
I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right hands.
Arrogance.
Arrogance.
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown?
We follow the will of the Omnisire.
Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed.
Titus. A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands. Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
Morius lose. Come with me.
ட்ரோன் செய்யறதுக்கு எலும்பு மண்டாதான் கிடைச்சது.
We must report to Captain Akaran.
Plug those Promethean links immediately.
Administering maintenance.
I will need a repair crew before my next flight.
Thank you for smart task.
What was that between you and Luz? Irrelevant. I disagree. That is your right.
Brother, we only want to help you.
Help? You almost cost us the mission, and now you speak of help.
Arya வரலையாடா?
Every hive city on Avarax. We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
So,
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
can we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
They'd scatter like rats.
The Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads?
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
Lieutenant Titus,
Receiving.
attend me on the crew deck.
Acknowledged.
If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
I gave no report. I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
Titus, the captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will judge. I need not remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions. It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours. Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it. I am doing my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin.
Warhammer value stock can use wages. Borate path come.
There he is. Lieutenant, Galio and I were just examining your recent diagnostic.
Galio, I object to such intrusions.
As do I. But they are queries I must fulfill.
I seek only answers. Your survival is a profound mystery that must be resolved.
Such unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin.
But that is where you are mistaken. Ruin is all around us, but I will soon depart for the Aurora facility on the Barium. And there, I shall close all gateways to ruin permanently. You will see.
Last one. Like this. फिर और कभी बस अल्को ओड रहा हूँ मुझे
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant.
The astropathic relay on Abarax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a 3-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
Approaching drone zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the Second Company.
So
You disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
There would be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield. You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
corruption.
Brace for landing.
Oh, seven.
Move out.
Oh.
Delta Wing, box check.
Meridian here. Still on our gunship. Thalassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out. The Astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence. Watch out the arch enemy. Sporadic reports, but they are here.
Damn right! For we are the Cadian Eighth, the most fearsome, tenacious, and relentless bloody men and women that ever crossed the stars! You are a in the Cadian Guard. You have disgraced yourselves. Yes, banishment.
These bastards can poison you with their stench alone.
Empress safe. Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out.
Chiron, if we encounter Chaos forces,
You need not concern yourself with me, Lieutenant.
disappear like that again, and you'll be facing the Master of the Watch.
I understand. Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier? It was not your business. And now it is. You have made it so. Through suspicion and intrigue. Open the gates!
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Stand aside.
Sorry.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord. Close the gates!
The relay is ahead. Squads! Engage! Reload!
Yeah, so
The tunneling Xenos is dead. Changing magazine.
ntar jangan potong.
The spores collapse the bridge. There's no way through.
I may have an alternate route.
Proceed.
Transmitting to your specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
Di mana mah? Dia, so dia.
The path is clear.
Yeah. Really doing that.
The Cadians will make short work of them. Indeed.
और तो आदमी हट चुका है
Need to reload. I think we found our exit. Relay. Our brothers are getting hammered down there.
Delta Wing, we have given the infernal Xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Our word is bond. This void-sworn behemoth has seen its last day.
अनु मारे कुछ कुछ
Lay waste to them, brothers. Going for it. Watching the psychic Restocking.
remna అడిచుకుందా సిగపూర్
Sowing the hope is dead. Reloading.
ராக்கெட் லான்ச்சர்லாம் இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும்
The door is inoperative. Is there an alternate route?
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and restore it.
We have power.
Open the door.
Traitor Astartes!
Cut them down! Back to the warp with you.
Yes.
heretics mean to stop us?
To all appearances, yes.
Elaborate.
The Traitor Legion's legacy of deception goes back 10,000 years. They are masters of it.
They are clearly here to stop Aurora.
I am not convinced. There is more to this, I am sure of it.
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
ஏன் சாவரம் எதுக்கு சாவரானே தெரியாம நிறுத்திருக்கேன்.
Agents of the end, kill them all.
ஆணையிட்டு சிறுபடி வந்து
Changing magazine. Mission secured.
Heresy and corruption.
The Tyranids seek to consume that as well.
They kill each other, all the better.
எங்க போனா நான் வந்து அடிக்கிறது ஓடு எக்ஸிபிஷன்
This ceramide carries shield from my range.
End of the hall.
Active.
We should turn around and regroup with the main force.
Titus to Resilient. Requesting Gamma-Pat and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately.
You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry.
That's quite a shot.
Gamma-Pat report.
If Talassa fell behind Tyrant, then our little excursion was all for naught.
So. Armor. Obelisk.
With the main force.
Why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadows.
If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre. himself. There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant.
Sim.
Damn it.
Ó. Ó. Mata lá.
Ultramarines!
Gadriel, you're not thinking straight.
I just say the same with you.
Damn it, you are an ultramarine. Now act like it.
Yes, Lord.
Moving. Well fought, guardsmen. Form a defensive line at that breach.
Yes, my lord. Reinforce the breach.
Sampai anda ikutin
Repositioning. For the Emperor! The chariots have broken.
Reload. Meridian, do you read?
Signals being jammed, as the captain suspected.
Talassa, report.
The vile Xenos slicks.
Talassa, you cut out. Repeat. Talassa!
So of our three objectives, none have been achieved.
No going back now.
Got the bastard!
Vomiting stuff.
Be ready to move!
Go back engage.
Hold it.
Got you.
Engaging thrusters. Reload. Redeploying.
Some tanks are struggling with all this dust.
Jump back fouled with dust. We must proceed on foot.
The enemy have breached our lines. Talassa has failed. Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight.
At last, Ultramar!
Come on, Talassa.
Incoming mine. They never left. Loading up. Do not let them up.
I am death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath.
Throwing meltable.
Stop in the kill zone!
क्या है क्या था
On the ground! Bear them apart with your bare hands, brother! They just keep coming!
Win. Wow, என்ன பார்த்து வருது
My weapon is empty. Reload.
பார்த்துட்டு நான் பண்ணுறேன்
I have slain the Carnifex. Reloading weapon.
இன்னும் சாவலையா போயிட்டே இருக்கு எடுத்தியா இல்லையா சப்ளைஸ்
What is this?
Alasa. They killed the High Tyrant.
They are falling. All of them.
The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now see among the enemy can mean only one thing. The Hive Tyrant is dead.
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Talassa?
Talassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
Lieutenant Titus to relay. Area secure. Open the gates.
கேட்டு வாசல தான் நான் ரெண்டு விட்டு இருந்தேன்
Well fought, brothers. I will make sure the captain hears of your deeds.
I need no commendation. Is that right?
Enough!
Lieutenant, upon completion of this mission, I request transfer to another squad.
I will pass your request to the captain. Grabbing equipment.
Chambers 2, 9, 18, and 36 are vacant.
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychers.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late.
Shouldn't
I have a message from Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the Tyranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Give me your message. I have it. Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence! There are no guarantees.
What is this? I do not know.
You wish to bring Golga here that you may kill him! Heretic! Heretic! You will betray us as you betrayed them on Graiad!
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant!
Gadriel.
I am no heretic.
He is the power throne by himself. He must be stopped! Kill the heretic! Kill him! Kill him!
What have you done?
How gracefully you dance.
Ini akan ada sarap menang mulut.
What sickly pleasure to bide beyond the immaterial. My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus. So long have I watched you through Titus.
I assure you it will be brief.
Yes. Let us play the game a little longer. The power of the eternal realm is beyond comprehension. You have tasted it, Titus. Held its essence in your hands. It calls to each of us, extending a divine hand. The Emperor's eye. He lies to us all. In his greed, he forbade us from feasting
சரி அப்புறம் பார்த்தோம்னா ஏன் நான் பார்க்குறேன் ஆட்டி அடிக்கிறேன் kind of
Did he escape?
I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, come in.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the word bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos.
We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered? Where is Luz?
Inside. They have the facility, Luz, and the power source.
Holy
Terror. Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next, the enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure. What is it? We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well then.
Navigation systems are probably dead.
We can't afford to miss. He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that.
Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by her.
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psyker was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kalgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
Brothers, we have arrived at the Demerium. Fort Thunderhawks immediately and prepare for assault.
Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numerelian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer, they will break, and they...
Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Silver for the Emperor.
You ever done this before?
You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down?
Exactly.
No, this will be a first. The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets!
Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Avernus.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives, brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say I settled some of our debt today.
Aye, sir.
Holy terror. Auspex cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus.
தன்மடி வாங்கிட்டு இருக்கேனா இதுதான் நான் எதிர்பார்க்கல நான் இவ்வளோ சீக்கிரம் இப்படி ஆகும்னு நான் எதிர்பார்க்கல
Brother, be careful.
Emperor bless you, Viridian. Clear a path.
We shall make short work of these traitors. Than they deserve.
Oh, the hammer பயங்கரமா இருக்கு.
Your treachery ends now.
Run the DD.
Back to the warp with you.
Sorry. Damn.
Don't back engage. Penetrate his armor. This ceremony cannot shield the
Way is clear. Make haste. Selassie will be watching for our targeting signal.
That pillar of corruption perverts the land. Galassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You are ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done. Are we going to let them beat us to the objective, brother?
Not today.
Not today.
Munitions secured.
Moving! Foul sorcery. Fueling their barriers, no doubt.
Repositioning.
இதென்ன வந்துட்டே இருக்கு.
I shall end his accursed rituals.
சாவு.
Your worthless life is empty. My own eyes to see. Foul trickery is at an end.
What is the down?
Restocking. Reload. The champion lies defeated.
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Да, це мало, right?
Altar destroyed.
destroy this whole area. Wait. It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery.
No doubt, but it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take a risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Are you hearing this?
Close, close.
Ignore it.
Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. We are pushed back. The Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
You war-tainted bastards, and die!
The traitors pour from their bastion.
சாவே மாட்டேங்கான்.
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
யாரும் வாரம் மறைச்சிட்டு
Reaching signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
No victory for you here. Launch! Thalassa!
I've lost their Vox signal. Interference. It could be.
Come on, brother!
I hear engines. There. The sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose.
He must be trying to use the device. Or someone else is. Imura!
You snatch at the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
கல்லறையா இருக்கு.
Tainting this sacred ground with blood. darkness me no pleasure. Rest easy. These souls have long since reached the golden throne.
Your worthless life is ended.
வாங்கடா
Resupplying. Grabbing equipment.
Bang.
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora. Is it possible the device might work? That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Then why would they kill Nodzik?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed. Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
The artifact calls to you, Titus.
And I will destroy it. Whom do you speak? Do not hear him. Petty tricks.
Death to the false emperor! Death to his puppets!
I will not be disposed of so easily.
Yeah.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Safely ransacked. Rome take them all.
Their champion lies defeated.
Power are
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Hammer man. God of Hammers.
Chiron to Resilient. Entering Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating. All heretics.
We are on the right path. Back to the warp with you. Restocking.
தாண்டா விட்டுட்டு இருக்கான். ஃப்ளோ இருக்கா?
Punch a hole in that tummy. Another automaton defeated.
Sorcerer Rumble.
Suffer in death.
Ada one oh. Later.
Your treachery ends now. Need to reload.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemerov.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Stay standard.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Mining area.
Ancient ruins.
Bunker mining area.
Cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous powers.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
The arch-enemy have penetrated deep into these caverns. Perhaps
all
Treachery ends now.
These ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
No victory.
Run with gameplay. Run with என்ன கேம் வரல வந்தோனே ஏத்து இந்த வருஷம் தான் ரிலீஸ் ஆகுதுன்னு
Thermite cannot shield them from my range.
You were betrayed, brother. Left to rot by your beloved Kanga.
You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant.
More cheap tricks.
cheap tricks. Young game இந்த வருஷம் தான் ஏதோ ரிலீஸ் ஆகுதுன்னு புதுசாக கேம் டெவலப்பில் இருக்கும் நவம்பர் டிசம்பரில் வரும் நீங்கள் இப்போ வருதுன்னு தெரியல
Resupplying. Their champion lies defeated. Changing magazine.
பாதி புல்லட் படவே முடியல கொதியால கை வைக்கிறேன்
Munitions secured. End this desecration. Back to the wall.
Yeah, you want to ஆமா அதான் ஆமா வருதான் எப்போ வருதுன்னு தெரியல.
There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
That's not that. That's not that. வருதுன்னு நினை.
Pathetic sorcery.
Wolverine நவம்பர் மாசம் தள்ளிட்டாங்க. நவம்பர்
A boy. Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom. Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damn quest for knowledge.
How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
The rats emerge.
Heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope.
Punch a hole in that terminal.
Around the
Focus your rage and stand.
Special tactics ready.
The elevator is almost here. With enemy reinforcements and auspex.
Prepare a fitting welcome.
All space is clear.
Get on. Brace for what is to come.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilliman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy's well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk.
Okay, plan. Ya, sekarang. Ini on.
You waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your eyes grow bolder by the moment.
Iya. Jadi alarm.
Champion lies defeated.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abominations!
You think so little of Santos, of myself, of the great Finch. We are all proof of a power greater than mankind, a true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
More minions.
Calls like the dog they
Reload! All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed, burned to cinders.
Your treachery ends now.
Why, in the name of terror, were these things not destroyed? Preserved for study. A Martian priesthood goes too far.
Those words in the and 30 now.
I am down. Time to get up.
Yeah, and 30
Hollow heavy infantry has crumpled. These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures.
Oh, with the Martian cult's sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Truth at last. Do you not see that it vultures feel like here? You have felt the same betrayal as the thousands. They call us witch, heretic, for daring to use the same power as your god, Emperor. To sacrifice thousands who share his conscious war at the altar of his golden throne. Not the first time he has turned his blade on his
All this corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes, come, brother. I wait for you.
Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
The traitors are taking a thrashing now.
Let us add to it.
Cogitation looks accurate. The arguments have been thrice applied.
It is Vuz, blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Of the mission on the action.
Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tongue. For a moment, it seems you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. With this
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down.
the final vestiges of protection, the little machine. Perhaps this, or I will flay your sanity with visions of eternal agony.
All power and blind rage.
I will not be bested by this clumsy rage. She knows it is not.
How will we somehow?
For you, wretched thing!
Enough of these childish games! Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
Discover the birthplace of all knowledge. Behold, the source of your inspiration.
Yeah.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me?
Damn it.
How could that fool lose not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
It is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in!
Vox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Cadians.
They are broken.
It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Acheran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I've been cut down those heretics.
Yes, my lord. We are unbroken.
You honor your homeworld's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, Lord. We will fight to the end.
My own eyes.
Place of sight! No victory.
Granite lang dipiri ralo reality.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice.
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors. But
Instead, it has empowered them. Tremendously so. We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
A foul sorcerer took the power source. Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Damn wings.
How does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage. Then we must hurry.
Brothers! Titus!
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers.
Be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graya. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
Captain Mara.
Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! Ready!
They have not yet laid a dread here!
Hello.
The front is beyond this bridge!
What is that thing? Look out!
Helldrake! Spread out!
Go, G.
Like your treacherous brethren on Nevengard!
Set reload பண்ணிடலாம் போல.
Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy!
Considered exterminatus.
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there. at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
We shall.
I have traitors to kill. Titus, proceed on until you get the sacrifice. The terrorists don't start living with you.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, man.
आगे गया
Fuck you ugly bastards! Brothers, we need ammunition! Changing magazine!
Tell your squads to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to get a lot.
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen. Along with the standard.
I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of...
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers! Target the witch!
Take out the sword!
Your worthless fighting head!
Frag grenades at once!
Foul trickery is at an end.
Good one.
See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
Brothers! The standard! It lies crumpled in the dark on the right. We fight! Brothers! Assemble around the standard! Victory or death! Yes, sir. Victory or death! Second company! We hold this ground in the name of the Primer! If we die with vengeance on our lips! Vengeance! Get up, Thermos!
Call back பண்ணிடா. யார் சொல்றா? Yeah.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lou said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
Your Aura device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, lord. All forces, fire at will!
இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ரோபோட்லாம் இங்கே போட்டால் நல்லா இருக்கும்.
Greet it well!
Macias! Train all battle tank guns on that abomination!
Yes, my lord! Captain, form a defensive line here!
Company! Defensive line!
Brother Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly!
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
That could kill you.
We're out of options. Brother!
I'll live.
My lord.
How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind?
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain. Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran?
We have, brother. Moving to point Alpha now. Talassa en route to point Beta.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Aim
deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers.
Steam Warhammer. I guess.